We have made it to Paraty. Getting here was pretty smooth. It was a boat and then
we got a private
transfer
taxi just because that was actually cheaper for the three of us compared to a bus.
But now we're here and there's a few things to do. So over the next couple of days we're going to be doing a rainforest jungle type trip.
There's some waterfalls, there's some tastings as well, which looks really cool.
And then tomorrow as well we're doing a beach trip as well that looks different to the one we did in Ilha Grande.
And also combines a little bit of hiking too.
Yeah, now we've come to the main historical town. It's an UNESCO-listed site, and it looks so beautiful. They've got these cobbled streets that mean that we can't walk and talk. We're having to stand still. This part of town, it used to be a gold port.
Yes.
And while that meant when it was set up by the Portuguese initially, it was incredibly wealthy, it was also at risk of pirate attacks and raids.
I didn't know that.
That's super cool,
That's
isn't
really
it?
interesting.
Hopefully not anymore.
Yeah, hopefully not, because this town is so different to anything we've seen so far, and just the cobble streets, the cafes, the shops. I'm really excited to walk around here and explore a little more.
Let's go see it.
It looks so good. Let's steal the phone. 15 real per deliciousness.
These were 15 reals each, so about £2 a piece. Worth it.
It's so good. You need to try. Oh my god, it's massive. It's like not sickly at all.
Do it, do it.
Bruce. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Good, right?
This is like a lime cheesecake as well, so now you gotta try this one.
We forced Emma into this vlog. I love that this is my YouTube debut. That's good, isn't it? They're not like... I think this one's better. For saying you would think they're really rich, but they're not sickly at all. That one's pretty intense, this one. Oh, I love
delicious. And there's so many to try. I think we're gonna have to try some over the next couple of days.
I think every day you will see us at one of those stalls trying more cakes. This town is so aesthetic, vibes. We love it already so much. It is a must.
Today we've come to Trindade and it's on the mainland. We took a bus from Paraty about 30 minutes and basically going to be doing some beach hopping and seeing these beautiful spots.
It looks so beautiful already. This is just the first stop, more just for photos and things like that. We don't actually stop here and swim and everything. It just looks incredible. I'm really excited for this.
There's a few other tours that you can do from Paraty. The kind of island hopping tours looked very similar to what we did in Ilha Grande, so this looked a bit different. The boats that you do the island hopping tours on were much larger, like 150 people sometimes. Not quite our vibe, so we thought we'll do this, and so far
tour,
it looks really cool.
The tour is about 6 hours long and it costs around 200 reals per person. There are a few price differences in different tours that you book, so definitely have a look around. We booked with Paraty Tours and we're really, really excited for this.
If you can hear me over the waves, we've come to the second beach, but again, we don't stay here too long because we kind of circle back round. There's a restaurant here and some people have ordered lunch. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit expensive, so we're just gonna get some snacks and things like that. We don't usually eat big lunches anyway, but when we circle back round, people can eat here, have a bit of free time, chill at this beach. For now, we start our first hike to, I'm not sure, another beach or a swimming hole, and there we finally get to step into this beautiful water. It's a little bit wavy, but I'm ready for it. We did a literally maybe 100-meter walk from that main beach to another beach, and from there you can either get a water taxi straight across the lagoon, I guess, and back, and that's 50 reals per person return, or 25 each way. So you can walk there and get the boat back if you want, or walk both ways, boat both ways, whatever. Some of the people on the tour did get the boat. We've gone for the walk. It's pretty basic. It's basically mostly a beach walk by the looks of it, and this bit now is obviously a bit uphill. Oh, and it's warm, so I'm a little bit out of breath, but it's a really basic track so far. Nothing that if you really wanted to, and you could get here by yourself, that you couldn't just figure out yourself. You wouldn't necessarily have to get a tour, but it is about an hour outside of Paraty, so I don't know exactly how you'd get here and get back. Oh, but if you could figure that out, you'd probably save yourself quite a bit of money.
On our way out of Paraty, we saw there's a bus from the main station to Trindade. We don't know the prices, but this will probably be much cheaper. This is so nice. We come in. Made it to the natural pools. It is natural, it's very beautiful around here, and it's also very busy. There's a lot of people here. Apparently it's low tide at the moment, so they're slightly shallower, but there's a part over there that's much deeper as well, and it's also meant to be a good place for snorkeling.
Yeah, it might look like we got it all to ourselves, but it is really cool. There's a few different pockets of pools.
Yeah.
There's a boat right here that's taking people back to the sort of start.
I don't agree with that. Like, that's dangerous to have a boat in here with all these people. Like,
yeah, but it's super beautiful. We're going to do some swims and cool down. We are back after today's adventures. It was a really nice place to go and explore.
Yeah, I do really like the beaches there and the mountains as well, the different layers. It was super beautiful. Tour-wise, I don't think you necessarily need a tour to go and do that, to be honest.
It definitely seemed like the sort of place, if you can get a taxi or a bus to or from, it's very easy to navigate around. But if you are going to do a tour, if you find it really difficult to get taxis or buses or anything like that, find the cheapest one you can, because there really isn't much there that would differentiate them. The tour that we're doing tomorrow, we had already booked the one today before we found this company that we're going with tomorrow, and we could have saved 60 reals per person by doing today's tour with them. So I would look around. I wouldn't say there's anything that was offered today that wouldn't be offered by another tour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it was still really nice to explore. We're a bit sunburnt and it's been great, especially on a nice
blue sky day,
which we've not had too many of so far in Brazil. We've been dropped off now in the historic town of Paraty again, so I think we're going to walk around these streets in the sun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I loved it here yesterday, so I'm excited for more today.
Yeah. Because this is so close to the ocean, there's a whole port and pier and stuff here. The streets actually flood a little bit during high tide, and I guess depending on the tide, depends how much the streets flood. Right now we've passed some side streets where we could sort of see the water coming in. Thought, how is that happening? It's not been raining all day. And then we've just realised I guess the key is to find a good parking spot before the tide comes in.
That evening we stopped for a beer and made some new Brazilian friends. We all went out for dinner together and had a few more drinks. It was a great night.
Saúde! 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 It's a new day in Paraty and a new tour.
This time we're going to head on a jeep and head into the jungle. We've got waterfalls, we've got little hikes and some tastings, which we're very excited about.
Let's go. First waterfall.
Ooh, it's so beautiful here to be in the jungle.
Yes, love a little nature walk. I don't think it's going to be too strenuous either. It is 12 reals to come here, but if you come with a guide, we got it for 10. Still had to pay 2 extra to use the card machine, so I guess bring cash as well.
We just finished up at the chaotic waterfall, but now our guide has said he's going to lead us this way. No one else is here, so we're going to head over to this area because it looks really cool. I'm going to try not to fall. Come on in. So nice. And so peaceful over here compared to like where everyone else is. Over here?
Those shapes in the rocks are really cool.
Yeah.
I think we might have a little swim before we go.
Yeah.
Not here.
Not here?
A little bit more green here.
A little bit more green. Maybe you don't put your hair in this one. Woo!
That's one way to do it. This way is more my speed.
It's cold. I think I'll get in like Matt because it does look more relaxing.
We just finished up our second stop, which was a cachaça tasting.
And I can confirm it was delicious.
It was amazing. What was your favourite?
The cocoa one.
It was cocoa and pineapple.
There was another one that she said was her favourite. That was also amazing.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah.
Some of them taste kind of like whiskey, really strong.
Yeah.
And they make it from sugarcane here.
Yeah. Really interesting to learn about it.
Yeah, it's cool that we came to this distillery. I'm not 100% sure what the next stop is, but I know there's more waterfalls on this tour. There's a cheese tasting, so I don't know, after that drink I could probably use a bit of food.
Yeah, probably a good idea before the waterfalls, because we do visit a waterfall that you basically slide down. I feel like after a few little, what is it, cachaça?
Yeah,
How do I say
cachaça.
Cachaça. A few little cachaças. Maybe the waterfall slide is not the best idea.
But we also don't decide it, and I can guarantee the waterfall's probably next.
We've arrived at the sliding waterfall thing. It is crazy. Some of the kids here are incredible at sliding down, like amazing at the balance. Our guide has offered to take Matt down, and he's also offered to record him, so you might get a double whammy of this because I'm very excited to see this.
It's not quite the same vibe. Didn't quite do it with the same pizzazz as some of these local guys, but went down. Water at the bottom's beautiful. There's another couple of waterfalls here. We had a bit of food already. I think we're just going to go chill at those now. You can stand, it's okay.
Okay, you can stand?
Yeah.
You saved me. I'll just basically cling on to you.
I think there's leeches in here.
Don't say that!
Explain what it is.
It's cassava. We are basically at a factory that makes cassava flour. It is mostly in Portuguese, so we're not getting all of it. We're getting bits of it. But it is really nice to try. Ah, I just blew into
Like a pumpkin jam. We are back again in the town of Paraty, and we've finished our tour for the day. We've finished all of our tours here, and I guess we just want to give a few insights into the tours that we've done and a little bit about Paraty.
So, first proper day that we spent here, we did Trindade.
Yeah, Trindade.
And that was really, really beautiful, but I would say you could probably do that yourself.
Yeah, there was nothing on that tour that I don't think someone could do themselves, and actually the same goes for today, so I don't know whether we just picked the wrong tours. It was still really good. We had a lot of fun sliding down the waterfalls.
Yeah, it was really
seeing
good.
the waterfalls.
Yeah, it was really good, and we also got to try the, what is it called? I feel like I can't pronounce
Cachaça.
it. Cachaça?
Cachaça.
Cachaça. We tried that and that was really good.
Yeah, so it did have some really good elements, but for the money, I do think if you're able to ride a scooter, you could rent one here.
And do that.
I don't have prices. We didn't look it up. It would probably work out more beneficial from a cost perspective to do that, because you could definitely visit those waterfalls really easily.
They're not very far from town. I'd say the longest we went was maybe 20 minutes from,
from 30
Paraty
minutes
town.
tops. Maybe the boat tours would be a bit more vibey.
Yeah, I would say if you come into Paraty and you want to do something a bit different that you don't have to do yourself, book onto a boat tour, because then you get the experience of that, and you get the islands and you get beaches, and it's really cool.
The only issue with that is the boats here are really massive.
Yeah.
Whereas on Ilha Grande, the boats were much smaller, which is what we sort of prefer.
Yeah.
And we had a really good day island hopping around Ilha Grande.
We also met loads of people in Ilha Grande as well, which I feel like makes the trip and the experience even better.
Even though we did make some new friends last night.
Yeah, that was such a good night. Oh, I really enjoyed meeting our friends last night.
So I think overall, if you're visiting Brazil and you're looking at whether you should do Ilha Grande or Paraty, it kind of depends what you want. The town of Paraty beats the island of Ilha Grande.
Yes.
But the tours...
I was going to say, the town is very different. You can get all sorts of cuisines here. The drinks here are good. It's just a really nice vibe and energy, and such a beautiful area as well.
Yeah. But the island hopping and the beach hopping tours that we did in Ilha Grande were really great.
Yeah.
So I think if you want somewhere that's a bit more historical and is a bit more of a vibe, and you're happy to stay more in the town, but also potentially do the occasional trip and things like that,
Paraty is for you.
But if you want the slow island life, the beaches, then I think the lagoons, then I think you should go to Ilha Grande.
Yeah.
Both have their benefits, both are amazing.
We love both.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for more Brazilian adventures.
Yay!